Welcome back to New Rockstars, and with Kang the Conqueror about to arrive in Quantumania, a little bit suspicious that we haven't seen a lot of Spider-Man in the multiverse, isn't it? I mean, America Chavez didn't even know what a Spider-Man was in Multiverse of Madness.
What man?
Spider-Man. He has the powers of a spider.
Hence the name.
Gross. Does he look like a spider?
No, more like a man.
Climbs walls, shoots webs.
Yeah, bingo.
Out of his butt?
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
But what if I told you that this was no accident? What if I told you that there was once a great war between spider people and the great Kang the Conqueror that we might yet see again? This is Rogue Theory, the show where we pitch the wildest theories for the nerdy titles that we love. A show made possible by the support of NordVPN. More on those beautiful people in a little bit. But my name is MT, and going rogue with me today is the wonderful, the amazing Whitney van Lanningham. What's going on, Whitney?
Yay! Hi! Hello! I'm Whitney! Wow!
Whitney, wow. These are all like things you would see on a comic book page. Wow, amazing. And of course, our amazing, also another amazing friend of the show, the incredible host of the Filmlosopher's podcast. It is Eddie Villanueva. What's going on, Eddie?
What's up? Boom, bash, bagel.
Biff, pow. That's
Banana.
what we do here. All the onomatopoeias. And my big head gang brother, Tommy Bechtold. He is also wonderful. All wonderful people. What's going on, Tommy?
Hey, squelch, wet squelch, squirm, splash.
Squish, splash, splish, splash. But yes, all of my wonderful friends have assembled here today to talk about a rogue topic, which is what I'm going to talk about now, which is a great spider war between the spiders and Kang the Conqueror, because I believe that Kang the Conqueror killed all the Spider-Men before he became He Who Remains. I said became He Who Remains.
Leave
Before
it
he
in!
became.
Leave it in! That's a
Leave it in.
good, that's
Before
a
he
good
became.
phrase.
The became.
The Kang years.
Yes, the BK years. I have a weird reasoning for this because, like, we know from Loki that He Who Remains made the sacred timeline. It's like the super strict ribbon of like, this is the realities that I want to live. Any other possibility has been killed. So this implies that before, the sacred timeline was not like this. It used to be branched out, it used to be fine before this great war between Kang's and the He Who Remains becomes the victor of that war. I have a feeling that the reason why Peter Parker is the only Spider-Man is because Kang the Conqueror killed all the Spider-Men in the MCU before the MCU even began. I think that he was like, all right, you guys are too powerful. You guys are the Spider-Verse champions. You guys have this great web of destiny. Not in my multiverse. That's not happening here. Maybe in a neighboring multiverse, maybe in like a Sony multiverse, that's fine. Here, we don't play that shit. We don't do that over here. So he kills them all. And
Not in my
leaving only
616.
Tom Holland. Exactly, not my 616. And because he's like, you know what? Tom Holland has a Zendaya. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna have his problems over here. So I'm gonna leave that Tom Holland. He's gonna be fine. But all the other Spider-Men, they gotta die. So Kang kills them all. And I have a feeling that this will repeat itself in the third Spider-Verse movie, Beyond the Spider-Verse, when Kang the Conqueror visits the Spider-Verse and be like, all right, here's a neighboring one. Let's do it again. Let's kill the Spider-Man so I can take over this multiverse too.
Yeah.
We're gonna see like Kang is gonna take over the entire Marvel multimedia multiverse. It's gonna be crazy. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this idea of Kang having killed all the Spider-Man in the past?
I feel like it's an obvious thing that we can say is pretty plausible for the fact that I feel like one of the biggest things that people really kind of overlook is the events of WandaVision and the events of Loki, and that kind of nexus point in the scenes when, you know, when Kang is talking about, you know, when, oh, it just happened. And we have that moment in WandaVision, obviously. I feel like in Spider-Man No Way Home, when we have that event where that large ring is occurring, I feel like that is also happening simultaneously with the events of those other two entities.
Oh, dang.
And that is the reason why maybe all the other Spider-Men might be gone, but I feel like Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are still going to have a role because they were actually outside of that event happening. So they're probably the last three, which may culminate in that next Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse sequel, where we're going to have all three of them come together because everyone else is gone. And it's almost like a time heist kind of thing.
Wait, so
Paul
you're
Rudd,
saying
Ant-Man.
that Kang killed all of the Spider-Men while our three Spider-Men were doing the Statue of Liberty heist?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
such a
That
wild
would be-
theory.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Wow.
That would
I
be
give that
crazy.
a Rogus. I give
Yeah.
that a
That,
Rogus.
you do
Yeah.
get a Rogus for
I
that
get-
one.
They
yeah,
just
exactly.
happen to be
pocket
gone. Like they
Rogus,
just
that's for
happened to
you.
be dealing with
Yeah.
Tom Holland's bullshit that week, so
Yeah.
they didn't get zapped.
And
Wow.
how convenient would
Damn,
it be?
that's good.
How
That
convenient
would
would it
be
be if they were
crazy.
like, oh, they're trying to check other universes and they don't have any other Spider-Man and they're trying to figure out what's going on. Hey, they don't have to worry about casting anybody or things like that. They can wait till the end of the film for all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it would make sense that Kang is going to be one of the biggest things to hit the MCU thus far. His whole role in the entire timeline of things, it puts everything into question from the very, very beginning all the way up until now. So why
Right.
not have his impact, especially in the series, be as momentous as it was in the series as it is in other films, such as the Spider-Man film, WandaVision. I'm pretty sure if we do a deep dive, I'm pretty sure we can find other nexus points, if you will, in the timeline, referencing back to that scene in Loki.
Hell yeah, dog. That's
I like
that's
that. I like
Rogus.
that a lot.
And you know,
Rogus
MT,
AF. What
to
you think, Tommy?
your kind of Spider-Verse centric theory, I wonder if we're missing possibly something in that Madam Web film that will be tying us in, because she's a nexus
Yeah.
being, right? Like she kind of sits at a point where people can cross over multiverses. And like, you know, some of the supposed plot leaks of that film are that it's like basically a Terminator cover where it's like all these spider women are coming back to save Peter Parker from being killed as a kid before he gets bit. That was one of the theories. I don't know if that's actually going to be true, but there are going to be several spider variants in that movie, right? Like there's like several spider women at least. So I wonder if we possibly get a, you know, a subversive or a secretive Kang, Disney, Marvel, Sony crossover in that movie, or at least something in a post-credit scene that opens up the possibility of Kang coming in and wiping out spider folk.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it, but only if Madam Web talks like Arnold Schwarzenegger as the That's the only way
parents
that I'll
are dead.
greenlight this idea.
Come with me if you want to live. That'd be
Come with me if
amazing.
you
Your
want to
clothes,
live.
give them to me.
Come with me if you're a
Get
web
down.
slinger.
That would be, I would love that so much. But like, no, I like this idea so much of like Kang potentially factoring into Madam Web. That would be a mind-blowing event. But also, if you think about it, this is a war, right? So like Kang is probably going to hire, at the very least, like people to do his war for him, like generals, like or like mercenaries in a way. And so like we could potentially seeing him like hiring whoever the antagonist of Madam Web is. We could be either him or whoever that is, or like the inheritors from the original Spider-Verse event. Like these vampire type beings.
He
we
could hire
probably just send
Morbius.
He
Kang
could hire
and
Morbius.
He could hire
Morbius together,
Morbius.
the ultimate duo. That's who I want to
Morbius,
see.
let's go.
Morbius and Kang.
Jared Leto
kicking
with
it
a
off
very
with a
distinct
bang.
mustache.
Dude, I can't wait
I'm
for
into
it.
it.
I
Too much
can't
for me.
wait for Morbius 2. It's Morbin and Kangin and bangin' and hanging time.
There you go.
It's Morbin back in time. Morbin back to the future. I don't know how that works.
It's
but
something,
We can
but
make it
it's-
work. It is something. There's something there. We have the potential.
We have the
We
technology.
have the technology, yes.
I like
but
it.
like I really like this idea of like Madam Web integrating into the multiverse narrative of the MCU, because we know that like Venom is a part of the MCU now, and like I feel like it's Sony's Spider-Man universe or Spider-Man characters is going to tie into that as well. So yeah, I didn't even consider that, but that makes a lot of sense considering that Madam Web is a multiversal character, and like she is inherently has to be tied to the narrative, especially after the way that Morbius ended with like the multiverse of the No Way Home sort of clashing in and bringing in Adrian Toombs. So
Morbius was a nexus point in my life. On my personal timeline, Morbius is a nexus point for me.
It is it's like the implications of that ending, even though like a lot of people forget about Morbius and don't want to talk about Morbius for good reason. It's just huge. It's massive. And like it is that just basically cements Sony as like part of the MCU fully, even though their movies might not do the best, and like they're sort of tangential to the MCU narrative. But
Jared
like,
Leto
they're part
gave
of it
us a
forever.
beautiful gift, and you're slandering him. He changed the hierarchy of the Sony MCU.
That's right.
He did what
He
Dwayne The Rock
literally did.
Johnson could only dream of for DC.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
are we
Coco for
surprised?
Leto.
Are we really surprised?
Borbum.
It's Jared Leto. I mean,
It's
Jared
Jared
Leto
Leto.
could just stand for about an hour and a
That's
half
hot
and just we would
kombucha.
watch.
That's Jared Leto's hot
I'll never
That's
let
for Glass
go
Onion
of
fans.
Leto.
There you go.
You can't let go of Leto.
I think that like we're gonna see, like, especially with Secret Wars on the way, there's so much potential for Kang to just run amok in the MCU or like in universes outside the MCU and to just bring everything together. I think that Secret Wars is going to bring in literally the animated Spider-Man. I think that we're going to see Miles integrate into that Secret Wars narrative because like we know like Marvel and Sony have the partnership now. Like they are like cinematic partners, and Sony has been mainly getting the success or like getting the advantage of that partnership. Now it's time for Marvel Studios to be like, I want some of that Spider-Verse action. I want that animated action that we have our own animated universe with What If.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen. It's like it's gonna happen one of these days. So now let us vote on this crazy rogue theory of Kang potentially killing all the Spider-Men of the past. Do you guys think it's rogus, bogus, or ogus? Take it away, Whitney.
Rogus! I think it's fun. I think it's good. I think it's Morbin time, baby.
Oh,
we have
Morbin
so
time
much
once
to
again.
thank Jared Leto for. Because of him, Kang gets to get with Madam Web, and then they get to got all the Spider-Men. And I
Exactly.
can't wait for it. It's happening.
I cannot wait for it. I've got to see Morpheus again.
Yeah.
My God, no. I mean, I can wait though. I can't wait. But anyway, but yes, no. Thank you, Whitney. I will accept your rogus with great happiness in my heart. What do you think, my friend Tommy?
Rogus!
Rogus, let's go. Double rogues. What do you think, Eddie?
I definitely think this is rogus. I think this definitely has potential. And to be honest, this is the kind of mindset that I feel Sony will clutch onto and really try to integrate themselves back into the main point of the MCU, especially utilizing their Into the Spider-Verse franchise thus far. I mean, for all we know, the next Into the Spider-Verse film that comes out may actually be the prequel to the premise that you're talking about and lead into that. So that would be interesting. But I definitely say it's a rogus.
Nice.
All right. Thank you, Triple Rogus. I will take this with happiness. Thank you, guys. I love you guys so
Hell
much.
yeah.
love
And I
talking
do
about
gotta
rogues.
compliment Eddie once again on his "it happened
Yes.
while they were fighting on the Statue of Liberty," like while Andrew Garfield
Yes,
was
I love
saving
that.
Zendaya.
Mhm.
That was when Kang took out all the other Spider-Man. Oh, that's
I love that. So that's
Good-
genius.
good-
That's genius.
good theory, man. Good
I'm
theory.
watching you. Are you working for Marvel Studios secretly? I'm watching you, Eddie.
Yeah,
I'm
Eddie.
Hold on,
watching
Kevin's calling.
you.
1 second.
Oh!
My
He's
cousin
like,
Kevin,
stop talking.
yes.
Just stop talking.
It's like, please stop him. They're coming after you, the assassins. I can't stop the hit. But up next, Tommy is going to hit us with his rogue theory about the Mandalorian. We're going Star Wars, y'all. But of course, be sure to check out newrockstarsmerch.com, where you can always find our latest New Rockstars merch, from shirts and hoodies to stickers, pins, mugs, and so much more. And very soon, we're going to have some new merch from the Quantum Realm, inspired by Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. My goodness, look at Tommy's shirt right now. I love that design so much. It is so freaking cool. I'm so jealous of that shirt. I want that shirt on my body. I need it. The design is amazing, and I can't wait to see you guys wear it and show us on the social media. So be on the lookout for that. You can support the channel and rock some awesome merch by visiting newrockstarsmerch.com today. And we want to thank our amazing friends over at NordVPN for sponsoring this video podcast. Because have you ever gotten extremely hyped to watch a new series or film only to discover it's not available for streaming in your country? It's so frustrating. Well, NordVPN has you covered. With NordVPN, you can switch your virtual location on your device with just one click, giving you the ability to access streaming services from over 60 countries at no extra cost. This opens up a quantum realm full of entertaining content which you wouldn't be able to access without NordVPN. With over 5,400 servers in 60 countries, NordVPN gives you access to games and streaming platforms that currently are not available in your region. And the best part is, NordVPN will not slow down your online experience at all. They've done the speed test, and NordVPN is the fastest VPN out there, without a question. And they even help keep you safe from hackers, malicious sites, and pop-ups while browsing the internet, all with just one click. Grab your exclusive NordVPN deal by going to nordvpn.com/roguetheory. You will get a huge discount off your NordVPN plan, plus a bonus gift. It's completely risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. That's nordvpn.com/roguetheory. And we also want to thank Rocket Money for sponsoring this podcast, because do you know how much your subscriptions cost? Most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, when the actual cost is closer to $200. My God, where do you get all this money? If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions they forgot about, like that streaming service you bought to watch only that one show in, or that free trial that you never even used. Rocket Money will quickly and easily identify your subscriptions for you so that you can stop paying for the ones that you don't want. Simply find the subscription that you don't want and press cancel, and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. Rocket Money makes canceling subscriptions as easy as a click of a button. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. So many of us at New Rockstars use Rocket Money. It's helped us monitor our spending habits and, most importantly, cancel those unwanted subscriptions with no hassle. So stop throwing your money away today. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/rogue. That's rocketmoney.com/rogue, rocketmoney.com/rogue. And for this third ad, I'm going to need my boy Tommy to take this one away, because he's got some cool stuff over there.
MT, let's get real. It's 2023. It's the new year. It's time to make some resolutions. Lose some weight?
True.
Hell no. Reconnect with my son? Hell no. 2023 is a year I finally became the proud owner of a sword. Where would I purchase this sword, you might ask?
Instead, I see.
Where do I get this badass sword? From Battling Blades, of course. Battling Blades designs and sells high-quality swords, axes, machetes, and knives. Knives for you Sims out there. Striving to design and create products with the highest quality metal, bone, wood, and leather. Heard of it? Leather. Pretty luxurious, guys. And it's more than just blades. They sell armor, shields, helmets, so you can really get into character. Now, I call this guy my little dream catcher right here, okay? This little number right here. Look at this, okay? You can cut a steak.
That'll catch a few dreams right there.
You can cut a steak, or you can fix a mistake, all right? Battling Blades will take your
Please
custom
don't
orders.
not look while you're putting it away, Tommy. You're making me very afraid.
Huh? It's all right. I'm a professional.
Be careful, please.
You're
Battling
not
Blades.
a professional. I know you're not.
Hey, Battling Blades will take your custom order to make the blade of your dreams. Seriously, check out their incredible site and see everything they have. We've got their high-carbon Damascus steel bastard sword in the office, and I'll tell you, nobody's a bigger bastard than me, and I feel incredible. So, for 20% off your Battling Blades order, go to battlingblades.com and enter code ROGUE at checkout. That's BATTLING blades.com. BATTLING, Battling Blades. You for me. Enter code ROGUE at checkout to get 20% off your order. Tommy Bechtold sitting in a tree. BATTLING, battling.
I feel safer with Tommy around now. I don't know about you guys, but
This is,
You know what?
this is
We
a
haven't had
phone
an accident in our
store.
office in 15 minutes. Oh, Whitney.
It's not from Battling Blades. It's from my boyfriend's office. It's
a
made
LARPing
of foam.
sword.
And
That's
I'm here to
that's
tell
from
you,
Battling Brats.
The Battling Blades is better quality than Battling Bretts. Look at this. Look at this foam. You couldn't kill a guy with this.
I
Those
think
other
Whitney's
swords,
challenging Tommy to a sword fight
I
with her
am.
own sword.
Whitney, I yield. I'd let you beat me to death with foam any day. Now, I've got a topic here that's going to blow your socks off, folks.
Oh my
Monday night was a
God.
very
Blow
special
them off.
night for me, okay? I had just returned from Las Vegas. And during Monday Night Football, I got to watch Tom Brady be humiliated on national television. But That wasn't the best part of my Monday
you
night.
watch your mouth. Tom Brady is a national treasure over here.
Tom Brady deserves to get gonorrhea and burn in hell. That's an old Ace Ventura.
Whoa,
That's an Ace Ventura
a-
reference, guys. That's an Ace Ventura. All right. Now listen to me. What we really got Monday night was the Mandalorian season 3 trailer, and everybody was going, "Oh, a droid bar! Oh, they made a statue for IG-11! Oh, look at all those Mandalorians!" No, 9. Yet. The most exciting part was 4 Jedi, sabers drawn, staring down a door with a sparking blade-like object coming through. Now, I think that color was purposely left vague, and people are speculating who was behind that door. Was it battle droids? Was it Anakin Skywalker? Was it a returning from the dead Mace Windu? No, my friends. This is who was behind the door, and let me tell you exactly why. None other than Maul, formerly Darth Maul, now just Maul if you're nasty, is behind the door in Mando Season 3 in the trailer. Here's why. Who has the Darksaber at this time? Darth Maul. Who hates Palpatine at this time? Darth Maul. Maul hates Palpatine. Palpatine covets Grogu. Obviously, Grogu survives the night of Order 66 because Palpatine wants his blood. Now, here's what I think. That's Darth Maul. That's Maul. Sorry, I keep calling him Darth. Maul behind the door.
It's the Namor of the Star Wars universe.
Leader of the Shadow Collective, and occasionally the Death Watch. Maul cuts down the door, cuts down the Jedis, takes Grogu. They escape. And for a few years, they have a real Peter Quill Yondu relationship as Maul begrudgingly carries this little Yoda and an egg thing around with him, kind of confused as to what to do and how to use its value. And we get a little flashback this season of Maul and Yoda, or Maul and Grogu. So sorry, Maul and Grogu. Yeah, I won't take any voting. That's obviously a rogus on all 3 accounts. But you guys can ceremoniously vote if you'd like.
This is true.
I just want
It'll
to
be a
sit here
sham
and
vote,
see which other Star Wars characters Tommy is gonna slightly mix up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like he's, like when your mom kind of gets like an actor's name wrong.
Yes.
Like for example, my mom calls her Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
That's what you're like that, but for the Star Wars universe, and I
Yeah,
really like
I have
it.
I have
really
slight
do.
like name confusion. It's not that I don't know their names. It's just when I write them down, it makes it worse. If I was just saying them from my head, I would get them right every time. Then I look at them and I'm like, no. My brain refuses to cooperate. I don't know. Whatever. It's been diagnosed many different ways.
What are you talking
guys.
about? I love Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah,
he's
guys.
my favorite character.
Drunk Vader's my favorite, but I love his son, like Sky Mapper. Let's get it going. I vote
Like
It's actually Dark Vader. Like Sky Mapper.
Like Sky Mapper is the perfect name.
All right, take a vote.
It really is.
Vote with your hearts.
No, I really like this idea of Maul like going after Palpatine because like you were totally right. Maul and Palpatine are not buddies right now.
No.
Like they are warring against each other. And like I can totally see Maul being at the Jedi Temple and like going after Grogu to take it from Palpatine because I don't know if Palpatine had already killed his brother at this point, Savage. But like he's gonna be pissed at Palpatine either way. So I would love to see a series of just Maul and Grogu together, and Maul's just like, do I kill this thing? Do I use it to be my partner and like to take over the Sith?
Well,
like that's such a good plot.
It's kind of the inverse of Din Djarin and Grogu now. It's like Din Djarin is like the happy father. Maul is like, I don't want to deal with this freaking kid.
Yeah.
What? But it makes the Emperor mad that I have him.
Well, so here's the thing.
Right.
I actually could see this being a good rogue idea, a rogue theory, because we know that Savage does die during the course of the Clone Wars series. So it is in between, obviously, between Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones. So we know he dies, his brother. So in the midst of all that, this would kind of mirror not only Jin and Grogu, but also Darth Maul and Ezra Bridger in Star Wars Rebels. Because it could be one of those situations where Maul didn't really quite learn how to be more acclimating to working with kids with the work through and the time spent with Grogu. And so he learns from that. And that's why the events in Rebels occurs and his relationship with Ezra works out the way it does.
Move over, Steve Harrington. We've got a new unexpectedly amazing babysitter in town.
There we go.
Yes.
Darth Maul.
Yeah, I could definitely see this being plausible. I could really see this be something that they throw in there, and because I mean, let's be honest, Darth Maul is probably the most badass thing that's come to Star Wars in a long time, and he's it's so unfortunate that he only lasted one film, so they had to put him in the series and they had to put him in 2 series. I wouldn't mind seeing him pop up in this. So yeah,
Me either.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
that's so true. Like, I would love that so much. Times a million bajillion. That's like
Okay.
literally $1 million idea.
My
like, that's $1
question
million idea
is,
straight up.
are they going to copy the animated series and do his little crab walking
His spider
suit
legs.
with his little leggies?
Yes.
Yes. Oh
His
my God.
little,
Yeah.
like,
Making him look like that weird baby from Toy Story
Yes.
1. He's like,
Yes, he's like the baby from Toy Story 1. Exactly. That baby grows up to be Darth Maul. Feel old yet?
Yes.
This
If
is
you
him
feel
now.
old.
If that gets your vote, Whitney, then yes, I'm gonna green light that.
Yeah, okay, then that gets my vote. If we get to see him
Okay,
do
you-
his little spider, because it's cool.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just really cool.
and
I love
creepy
that.
as hell.
And bro, just like seeing him take people out where he's just like, I only have a torso, do not with me.
That's right.
Right?
And then he
That
gets
would be
them.
so fun.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that'd be such a dope scene of like, I picture like a horror movie scene of him just like in the darkness, just like picking people off with his
Yeah,
spider
with
legs.
his little
That'd be
spidey
so
legs.
creepy.
And then that's how we get Darth Maul into the Spider-Verse, and we're
Yes.
full circle.
Exactly.
There you go.
Darth Maul fights Kang.
Perfect.
So I'm assuming that this has Whitney's vote already.
Yes, it's Rogus. It's Rogus. I'm giving you a vote.
Well, what do you think, Eddie?
I think it's Rogus. I would love to see it happen. I would love to see Darth Maul be more into a lot more of the Star Wars lore that's being created now, instead of just the one and done from Episode 1. Especially in a better live action version than just what we saw in Solo. So I would love to see this. Rogus.
Bro, I think that this is Rogus as hell, and like it is so creative that like I can actually see this being a thing that will like blow everybody's minds and like actually like be a great avenue for a great spinoff
All right.
with Grogu. That'd be so dope.
Look at us Rogussing out tonight. What a positive episode.
Yeah.
right?
Look at us
Mega
be.
We're Rogus friends.
We're just
Yes,
Rogus
sir.
friends over here.
Rogan with the homies.
We are the rogues.
Rogan with the homies.
Hey, that's a shirt right there. Rogan with the homies.
Oh my God, that is a great shirt.
Oh, that is a shirt. Okay, vote in the comments below if you would buy a Rogan with the homies shirt.
Yes.
Rogan with the that sounds so weird. We're Rogan together. We're Rogan.
Exactly.
Rogan, bro.
We're a good Rogan podcast.
Rogan and Brogan.
There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
like you not
gosh,
spelled
that is so
that
good.
way. ROGUE apostrophe
Yes.
N is how we spell it.
No, we should do that like the Rogan podcast, like a Joe Rogan podcast parody.
Oh
That'd
my
be so
God, that's
funny.
so
No.
fun.
That'd be
But
hilarious.
also, not to keep pitching a T-shirt that we haven't sold yet. Rogan with the homies is also a great D&D crossover shirt. Like I'm
Oh,
Rogan.
it sure as shit
I'm
is.
Rogan with the homies.
That'd be like we should start a D&D show, Rogan with the homies. That'd be
There we
hilarious.
go.
Oh damn, we should.
I'm down.
I want to pitch a
All right.
D&D
It's
shirt.
I got a
dual
character
purpose.
I'll throw in there.
Bro, it'd be so much fun. I would love to do something like Harmon Quest. Anyway, but now we are headed into our Rogue Question section of the show. Are you guys ready for this one?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys saw this, but it is actually award season. I mean, Everywhere, Everything, All at Once is swept the awards at the Golden Globes the other
Hell
day.
yeah,
and
very
we know
deserved.
some of our favorite movies of last year often do get left out of award season, which is super sad and a huge bummer. So what is the roguest award that you would give to your favorite movie or performance from last year, 2022?
I'm going to give the movie that I enjoyed the most that could have just as easily been written by an AI that had been fed 100 scripts or watched 100 hours of this guy's acting, and that was the movie Samaritan, starring Sylvester Stallone as
Oh my God, are you serious? That superhero movie?
basically as himself. I mean, he just
What?
I mean, at one point, he shoves a bomb into a guy's stomach and he goes, "Have a blast."
Oh my God.
I mean,
Wow.
I watched it with my
Wow.
nephews, and that movie is their Godfather now. Like
Bro.
it's their Citizen
That
Kane.
sounds like it was made in the 90s,
Nice.
bro.
They love it.
That sounds great.
And I give it award
excellent.
most likely written by a Sylvester Stallone AI, Samaritan.
I love that so much. Samaritan, okay. That is pretty rogue. That is very rogue. So I like that as a rogue answer. What you got, Eddie?
So I got two. I got best. So the best bromance, borderline like closet, relationship award goes to RRR because
Yes!
I was like, you guys just need to get together. You guys are great. That bromance is so good that it's like it's relationshipable. And just let's
Okay.
It is. I do ship RRR for sure.
Yes.
I'm gonna piggyback off of his answer then and say best moment of multiple animals leaping out of a single container in one go. And I'm gonna give that award to RRR as well.
My
Sorry,
second
Eddie,
one.
did I cut you off? I didn't mean to
it's
cut
all
you
good.
off.
Oh, no, it's totally fine.
It's all good. My second one is should have stopped at 2 award with Halloween ends or Halloween dies or whatever that third one was. That gets the should have stopped at 2 award because the third one was a little no bueno.
That's not an award, baby. That's like a Razzie.
That's a Razzie, bro.
I mean, when you put it on the grand scale of things, I mean, this is an example being made. Stop at 2 if you feel
True.
like
Please
if you're
stop
running out
at
of
2.
steam.
It's how I feel about Negronis drinks. It's how I feel about pieces of pie. It's how I feel about wives. Stop it too.
Stop
at
it too.
2.
There we go.
It's true. But no, I really like Tommy's rogue Samaritan idea. This is so ridiculous.
Yeah, that is
that
ridiculous.
movie was like, it came and went. So I'm going to give Tommy a rogue question winner trophy for today. Thank you, Jonathan. But I loved all of your suggestions. But that is it for this episode of Rogue Theory. Thanks to our guests, Whitney van Lanningham, Eddie Villanueva, and Tommy Bechtold. Please follow them on all their social medias. You can support our channel by checking out all of our awesome merch over at newrockstarsmerch.com. You can follow me at MasterTainment if you want to see me tweet some weird shit. Follow New Rockstars on all social platforms, and be sure to subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.